Gamers. Sorry about that. Dude, this second monitor is such a mess, bro. My stream monitor just stopped, disappeared, so I wasn't able to see when the countdown went. Our countdown ended, so I had to wing it, and I think I overshot it, but that's fine. Welcome, everybody. I'm a little distracted because, of course, 5 minutes before I go live, like literally 6:55, I get a call from work, and a bunch of things go to shit, because of the fault of one person who's completely worthless. But so I'm still dealing with that. So I'm working right now. I do have Planet Coaster up and loaded, but in about 5 minutes, I'm gonna need to click off and go do work stuff. So that's my life. But anyway, how are you guys doing today? Oops, that was the wrong one. Sorry, I am like so thrown off my rhythm. I got completely thrown off my rhythm. I was in the zone, I was ready to go, I was ready for stream, and like everything went crazy. And also, let me guys show you, I took a photo of it because it's so insanely ridiculous. This is what YouTube Studio looks like on my second monitor. Isn't that so useful? Isn't that so useful, guys? It's just an empty blank chat box that you can't close because my chat's popped out. And then that little ribbon right there is my stream playback. So that's what I get to look at to see if we're still live or not. But anyway, we're playing some Planet Coaster. I've got the Greek Park loaded up. I'm actually pretty excited. This should be fun. I don't have a ton of exciting things planned for tonight, unfortunately. And I also don't think I can go very long. I spent like 3 hours today shoveling ice from behind my car, and I am like ridiculously sore. Like, it hurts to sit like sore, and then my forearms are like destroyed. But so we're gonna go for as long as I can, but I do have some reference photos pulled up. So this is the first one I think we're gonna tackle, just like this Greek style building here, and I think that's what we're gonna mainly do tonight, is start building out more in this direction as we go along. So I think first of all, I'm gonna leave that blank for now, but I think this building will go fine here. I also wish there was a way to do multicolored walls with these Greek themes, because pretty much every single photo I've ever seen of like an ancient Greek house has like multiple colors. But I guess they are going for a ancient ruin vibe, but still. There might be ways we can cheese it. Okay. So let's see. I'm going to do this here. And then I'm going to grab this. I think I'm going to have it go out 2. Nope, 2. Yeah, no, this does need to come back. It's just way too... no, I think it's fine with how skinny it is, because we can kind of... I don't think anybody's going to be going back there, really. And plus, we kind of want to leave room back here in case we do end up actually putting a coaster back there, finally. Also, it'd probably be helpful if I turned desktop audio on, so let me go ahead and do that for you guys. Let's get that. Okay. That should all be good now. Got chat, got that. Okay. Let me pull back up. I really need 3 monitors, honestly. But I mean, technically, I wouldn't need 3 if apps. I'm sure you guys, maybe you guys don't have this problem because I don't know how many of you guys would actually have 2 monitors that you use regularly with multiple things open. But sometimes apps just do not resize in like a remotely helpful way. Okay. I changed my mind. Not entirely, but I'm gonna do this now. I want freaking work people to get back to me so I can stop thinking about it. Cause I'm gonna have split focus and not like, I'm not gonna be remotely engaged with what I'm doing here until that stuff's sorted out. I also, we also just need to hire people who can do their jobs. I'm sure anybody out there who has a job can relate to that. I don't think I've ever worked a job where there wasn't at least one person who was just completely worthless. But like never never went away. Like was always there. That's too tall. It does need to be the lower angle ones. This one. Okay. And then back here. Tile. Grab. Okay, it's not called tile roofs. I always assumed they were called market tile, but I guess not. Ah, okay. Finally. All right. We're gonna do, I'm gonna cut out, and then I need to pull up. Okay. Make sure that I'm full screen, because I have to log into work account. Go here. Go here. And then, oh, why didn't it save my fucking... Of course it signed me out of the work account, so now I need to find what the stupid password is. Okay. What the fuck do you mean? This is so fucking stupid. Where's my phone? Oh my gosh, this is so dumb. This is so dumb. Why can't companies just fire people who don't do their fucking job? It sucks. Stupid. The world would be so much better if people who were just shit at their job and didn't do anything but like cause problems were just fired. Like, this is ridiculous. Okay. I have to do an alternate login. Okay. Alright, you gonna let me in now? Oh, thank you. Okay. Ah! Okay, sorry. Immediately started playing a video. All right. So I'm sorry about this, gamers. There's no way around it. I could have delayed stream, but like I said, I was just kind of waiting for them to send me stuff. And so, like, I didn't really know how long to delay stream for to even do that. And so, like, I was kind of hoping, like, oh, maybe they'll send it, like, that's why there was a long countdown, because I was hoping, like, oh, maybe they'll send it over when, while the countdown's going down, and then I can just avoid this whole rigmarole. But is what it is. Do this. Almost done. Almost done, gamers. Just a few more clicks I gotta do. A few more clicks. Is that all good? Check, 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 check. Okay, let's change that cover. There we go. Okay. Alright, I'm not gonna sit here while it does copyright check. There's no copyright in this. Okay. Post now. Okay, we can be done with that. No more work bullshit for us gamers. Hell yeah. I can focus on stream. We can hang out. We can chill. Okay. Desktop audio is back. Everything is closed. Cool. We're done. That looks fine. Where's my reference photo? There we go. Okay. So the reference photo has, like, it has a couple little motifs that I like. So we're gonna grab... have it come out like that. Perfect. And then... no! Yeah, I figured that would happen. Okay, so if it was down... okay, so if we just get rid of this... and did it that way... then now, I don't like that. Is there just like a veranda piece that we can use? Because if there's a market veranda... nah, it's just that tile. Okay. They really need non-grid roof pieces because they have these super useful... where are they? These like super useful non-grid pieces of every single wall in the building. I don't understand why they don't have it with roofs. Maybe it's because the roofs have like a weird mesh shape to them, but still. So does everything else in this game. A lot of other things in this game have weird mesh shapes to them. So I feel like they could probably figure it out if they really wanted to. Here. Gotta get this ridge. Go. There we go. Nice. All right. So now we've got the basic, most of the basic shape. There's one other thing. I want to use this instead. There we go. Grab you. Why do you keep flying off into the distance? Okay. Grab this, and then wood. We want like the Viking one. Yeah. Nope, not the grid. This guy. Okay. Line. Okay. Okay. And that's a little, yeah, but you can't really see it. And then I think we'll want different color for that, but we'll work on that later. For now, we're just getting like the basic shape. Facilities. I want staff building right here. Okay. And then a restroom right here. And then the exit for this is over here. So I think photo booth here for that. Or actually, no, we should have the sign, coaster sign here. So maybe photo pass. We'll figure it out. So that's the basic shape we've got for the most part. Now, we need balcony. Throw it like here. Gosh, I want to go play Morrowind. That game's so hype. Okay. I think that works. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to fences. This guy. Perfect. Alright. Go like this. Easy. Easy. And then We just alter the shape of the balcony to conform. Perfect. And then right here. And then... here. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay. Hmm. Okay, but this works. And then if we move this right here, and then we move this. Part of it goes here. Epic. That's perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Okay, so we've got more shape to it now. Oh, we gotta do this guy over here. I have an idea that's just crazy enough. It might work. This is gonna be, if this works, then this is an insane Planet Coaster 2 hack. So everybody take out your notepads now. I recommend taking notes. Because if this works, this is gonna be epic. Alright. Split. I just turned it into its own building. And then altered the grid. The grid. He's changing the grid. Bam. And then we can just make it go like that. And I call that good enough. Good enough, gang ranks again. That was... I don't even know what words I pronounced in that sentence, but I could tell by the way they felt leaving my throat that I pronounced most of those wrong. So we'll move on from that. Let's see. Go to scenery theme, mythology, please. You guys aren't gonna believe it. You guys are never gonna believe it. Wait, this I could do for my phone, so it's not the end of the world. But you guys are never gonna believe what I just got. It's I got an email from work. I need to do something. I mean, this time it's me not knowing how to do my fucking job, so I only have me to be mad at. I didn't double check the caption before I posted. So hold on, I need to deal with me not knowing how to do my fucking job real quick. And that's, you know, that's what I get for talking shit. Can I not edit posts from my phone? That seems stupid. That seems like really dumb that I wouldn't be able to do that. Am I not able to do that? Oh my gosh. TikTok is a phone-centric app, and I can't edit a caption. Ah, no, I can. Okay, it's just in a really weird spot. Okay, fix this. And then the other one. This is me reading it. Okay, there it is. Away. Done. Hell yeah. Easy. Nobody ever say, I ain't dedicated, alright? If you give me a task, that shit will get done. That's the kind of reputation you guys want to have. Anybody out there just entering the workforce, yeah, it's shitty. But it's good to have a reputation of the guy where it's like, if you ask him to do something off hours, it's gonna get done. Because they won't thank you for it, but they'll remember it during during raise season. Hopefully. Okay, let's see. Easy. That's all good. We need a door on this first floor because of the... that doesn't really... No. 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 None of these doors feel like they really work. This one especially feels like too much. I guess this one's fine. It's just a little plain. Okay. That looks good. Everything's looking good from like a... This looks like a building standpoint. But we need beams. I need a beam. Show me beams. Okay. Someone's chatty. Yeah, I think these? But we need to make them more of like an acacia wood kind of style. Like there. Looks a little bit bronze, maybe more orange. Yeah. More orange. There. So once we get... And then these beams are basically going to be like our main support structure. Or at least the main motivation for a support structure. Okay, I guess it does need to be this guy. Yeah, so... Okay. And this is going to be our linear support. Oh, that came out perfect. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that looks about right. That looks about right to me. I would put this in the about right category. Just like that. Nope. Right there. Easy. Easy. All right. And then now we do the supports for this balcony. And I kind of want to do a lattice structure. So we're going to use these guys. Okay, we need to make it the same. I'd say that's close enough. Okay, so we need the short one. Uh, 125 should be good, yeah. And then nice. Okay. And then trying to think of how I want to do this. How I want to do this. Okay. I wish I could go smaller with these. But unfortunately, kind of limited. Epic. And then I'm not gonna do this. I'm gonna make this asymmetrical. It's because I feel like it would be, you know? I don't know why, but I feel like it would. Right there. Okay. Go back this way. Yeah. Alright. So that's... Oh, we need a window down here. Window down here. And that'll be all of, like, the major... the major features of this building. And then it'll just be a matter of props, which I can do props later or offline. So I'm not super pressed about that at the moment. Easy. Hire 2 more staff. Just to replace them when they go on break. And, okay. Yeah. Sure. It's a building. A building's a building. That's what I say. So what else? I don't really have any other reference. What I really need to do is I need to download Assassin's Creed Odyssey and then just play that for a bunch of hours and, like, just take a ton of screenshots. It will be my version of when, like, game devs fly out to the countries they're researching to take, like, do scouting and stuff. We can do that. It also doesn't help that this has a really bad lighting angle right now. Nah, don't. Okay. That is good. Done. Alright. That's a pretty efficient building, too. 2 stalls, a bathroom, and a large staff building. I'd say that's pretty hype. I'm trying to think of what... I mean, in a lot of ways... we can just, like, reuse the same buildings, but then... alter them. There's nothing in the rules saying we can't do that, you know? So maybe we should. But instead of having, like, these benches with all these, like, vases, well, first, you're going right here for sure, and you, Big Pot Man, are going right there. And then you, Mr. Wing Guy, you're going up here as like a little Easter egg. And then all of these are getting deleted. I'm sorry, but you all have to go home. Okay. And then get rid of that. Then going to do this. Just gonna grab this hole. I should have done it non-grid. Or yeah, this way. Okay. Easy. So we've got all that, and then we're gonna do something drastic. We're gonna delete all of that. Ow. Ow. I wish I could describe what I just did to my finger, but I don't even know how to do that, but it hurt. Okay, that threw me off my rhythm. Gotta get back. Everything's trying to throw me off my rhythm today. I feel like I'm playing streamer wipeout. Like, I'm trying to live stream while on top of a giant inflatable ball. And then they're, like, throwing shit at me. And it's like, guys, can we, like, calm? Can we chill for a bit? Okay, what did they do over here? Oh, this is a 4x4. They need more, like, pointy tower caps in this game. Like, just single square tower caps. I'd probably be able to get a lot of use out of those. Also, I don't think the marble's gonna end up working out there, but we'll see if we need to replace that later. That is not very Greek. Ooh. Hold on, if there was a way to make this bigger... Oh, wait. Okay, not quite. Okay, yeah, not quite. Also not quite. Also no. But wait, hold on. No, that wouldn't really work. Unless we could get this color to match. Maybe we could. Hold on, let's see if we can get this color to match. I need to look at it in the sun. Okay, it needs to be like... there. Boom. Okay, so now... we delete... I'll pick that up later. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we'll do it this way. Oh no, okay, close enough. Okay. I don't even know if this is gonna work. Okay. Hold on. We're gonna combine... if we combine some elements here... yeah, that's the one. That's the one. That's the one. Boom. And look! That looks like just a normal dome. That looks like a normal dome. Except it needs to be up, like, one higher. Or one lower. It's phasing a little bit, but that's fine. I can't really tell a difference, personally. I think it looks pretty natural. And it changes this building shape, so... What we can do, just to further differentiate this building from the other one... Let's do this. 4 meters. Okay, maybe the 2 meter. 1 meter. Okay. Put this here, and then, hold on, grab you. Attach. Guess we literally... Oh, no, yeah, no, that's a sign. Damn it, okay, I guess we do need these. Up. Like here. Okay. Boom. Okay. Then facilities. We're gonna go here to photo. Then okay. And I always do this just because I like to have more control over what appears on these screens. So, this is another little helpful Planet Coaster tip for you guys. Alright. Now we need to build a photo. I'm thinking up here is going to give, like, the best shot. Turn off angle snap. I think this should be a good angle. Yeah. Then obviously we'll have to just build a post. That should be pretty easy. Okay, we need to fast forward because it needs to go through the photo spot. I guess we might as well ride it. You know, why not? Let's hop on. It needs to run anyway. Let's ride it, gamers. Hell yeah. Once it loads. We'll get there. We'll get there. It's gonna go any second. It's gonna go. Ah! Okay. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this one came out. I think that ending especially is like, it's totally something RMC would do. So, let's see how these photos turned out. Connect ride. This guy. Add billboards. Right, no, link. Oh, that's right, we can just do this. Path of Cerberus, car 1. We'll just do Path of Cerberus. Yeah. And then here we will do car 1. We'll do car 3. Just to try to show everybody up here. Car 5. We'll do car 4. And then car 5. Because car 5 will have, yeah, car 6 in it. Okay. Epic. Now we got a photo spot. Edit. Let's do photo. Which one? Yeah. Cool. I should get like a Greek alphabet keyboard and see if I can like mess with that a bit more. Have some more fun with that. I don't know if the game will be able to read like weird characters like that at all. Is my only thing. But alright. I'm actually pretty happy with how that turned out. I'm not crazy about both these. I think unfortunately we do need to go in and replace all of these with the proper wall texture. It just too obviously clashes. I think there's also something wrong with the shape of it, but I can't quite put my finger on exactly what is wrong with the shape of it. I knew we were too high. Damn it. I need to stop working with this 8.2 or 0.82 height BS when I don't need to, because it always messes me up, like, slightly. I always end up being slightly off. Nice. And now we do the same up here. And then we essentially just go layer by layer. Get rid of all of these. Okay. Come down here, go here. And here. Okay. This is the last little bit here. Then here and here. Boom. Just like that, we've got the makings of a little something. I don't really know what. And then maybe we can actually just like straight up these aren't very Greek, but we might be able to make them Greek. I'll get rid of that. I wanted to see if I could actually I wanted to see if like one of these little temples would work. Like just kind of as like background sightline. Something like right here. And then obviously we would connect it down to the ground. I don't know if that might be too much though. I think so. We'll leave that for now. Are we able to fit... I don't want to do just another boomerang coaster, but that would really be the only thing we're able to fit in here. So I think we give up the dream and see if we can't fit a flat ride down over here. Flat ride. The magic carpet actually might work really well here. I'm pretty sure it's a magic carpet ride. I might be wrong, but I thought... because that goes like this. And so that's not going to interact with being... that's not going to be... have any issues caused by being right next to the roller coaster. But I guess there isn't one. Weird, I could have sworn that there was, but... yeah, it's too big. Let's see. Something like this definitely wouldn't... something like this would work. Ooh. It's kind of a cool frame. Yeah, actually, I like having it up high like this. It just adds some good visual flair. Okay. Makes it seem a bit more imposing. Is there a better... I think a better spot for it, though, would be... right here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I know it's not connected to any path. Don't worry. Did not work the way I thought it would. Yo! What's up, bro gamers? I do remember you. How have you been? How was your McDonald's? Or Subway? I don't remember which one you went. I don't remember which one you were getting and which one we were talking about getting. Because I was talking about getting one of them and then one of them you were actually getting. I don't remember which one though. Okay, so it's like here. Oh, it was both? Nice. There we go. That seems like a lot of food that does absolutely nothing for your body whatsoever, but it sounds delicious at the same time. So, good for you. Go here. You eat a lot? Nice. I used to eat a lot. And then I just like stopped. It wasn't just that I stopped. A big part of it was I graduated college, which means I was no longer at a place that had like an unlimited buffet that I could eat at least once a day. Yeah, no, that interferes. Discuss. Okay. And now that that's open, that should hopefully draw not only more people into the park, but also just more people to this side of the park, which is going to be helpful for us in the long run. You know, we could build the bathhouse fit here. Which one's mine? This one. No. No, it would not. It would not fit here. Okay. Well, that was worth taking a look at. I've got this. Let's first get some of this done. I want the ruins. Can I not attach? Ah. No, I want to attach to the grid. Can I not attach scenery to the grid? No. No. That's so cringe and lame. Alright, so we gotta just line it up, I guess. I probably wouldn't have lifted it up like this if I knew that we would have to do this. Ugh. Come on. Alright, cool. I'm calling that close enough. Boom. How am I? I'm doing pretty good. I'm very, very sore. I had to dig my car out of like 2.5 feet deep ice that was like 5 feet thick. So that was a lot of fun. So I'm very sore right now. But other than that, I am doing well. You gotta go in 5 minutes? That's all good, dude. No worries. Time for dessert? Hell yeah. I'll probably eat something after this. Alright, we'll have to... Excuse me. We'll have to use a non-grid piece for that, but that is fine. Okay. Okay. Again, this is another idea where I'm like, I have no idea if this is gonna look good when it's all said and done. But I'm gonna try. And also these should definitely be more out. Okay. Then there. Okay. Alright, sorry. I don't know why that took so much of my concentration, but it really did. You were in my live stream like 70 minutes ago. They had to do something. No worries, dude. Plus, I don't know how YouTube calculates it, but I think those two clicks might count as 2 separate impressions. So I won't complain. Okay. There we go. Alright, it needs to be daytime. You're having ice cream? That's funny because I'm probably going to be having some sherbet. I'm a big sherbet guy. I don't know why, but like something about eating sherbet in the winter feels less wrong than eating ice cream in the winter. I don't know what it is, but like, yeah, eating ice cream in the winter just feels, I don't know, that feels wrong. But if I'm like, oh, well, it's not ice cream, it's sherbet. It's different. Kind of like how custard can be a meal, you know? I didn't realize these weren't already attached to the building. I want this color. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. There we go. Where I live, there's no snow. Aww. It's supposed to be hot. There's a freeze warning. Well, I am jealous. My, like, literally my entire right arm is sore. I used every single muscle at my disposal. And at times it still wasn't enough. I felt like these people getting off. Like, oh, oh. Right, yeah, I think this is coming out pretty good. I'm a fan of how that looks. We'll definitely need to do something to the top part. Maybe add some statues flanking it. I kind of place this down as like a motif guide to just kind of see what they do with in between the columns. I think we can do stuff like that. Then we'll just need to expand this out a bit. This should... I think there is literally zero need whatsoever to add columns to this back part. I think I'll add a few just where the queue is. No, I guess I should just for... There's no reason not to. Oh, nice. End of day report. Hell yeah. Boom. Easy. Easy. It already looks like decent. Like, it definitely looks like it hasn't fully rendered in yet. But I think it actually looks good. And it frames this area really well. I think we need to put another one of these buildings. Which, this is just a staff building, so... I'm gonna... know what? I know what I can do with that. I know what I can do with that. Alright. I think this... What time is it? 8:26. Gotta go. Bye. All right, bro gamers. Thanks for stopping in. Hopefully, you'll be able to hop in on Friday. Hopefully we're gonna be beating Assassin's Creed. I'm fairly confident that Friday will be the last stream, so that'll be a nice finale moment. Okay. I just figured out what we could put here. We're gonna leave this area blank. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is chairlift, right? Or not chairlift, gondola. From here, come up here, across here, and then go down here. Because we have all of this space back here to play with too. Like, we own literally this entire, like, mountain. Like, the amount of playable space that we have is actually, like, a lot more than I originally thought. So, like, if we could have a chairlift or, like, a gondola go up here, and then come back over here, and then we can utilize this space for stuff, I think that'd be a good idea. Yeah. I had the thought, so we might as well. Where's... It's not that one. I mean, this would actually... Let me see what the actual flight path of that is. Because this might actually be a really cool place for this. We'd have to put something here. Like, how far over the edge does this actually go? Oh, no. This is 1000%. Ah, damn it, it's too low. Okay, yeah, but yeah, that's where that's going. So we're gonna leave that for now. And I'm gonna grab... This would be fun to have somewhere. But we need a swing. Where's like the big double swing? Here it is. This I think would be great. Right here. Boom. Okay. Test, place entrance. Yeah, place exit. Just making sure the clearance on these. Yep. And how does that look from down here? Yo! I think that looks pretty sick going this way. Okay. And yeah, I think that is the best spot for this one particularly. See, why does it do that? Why is it doing that? I never understand why it does that at all. Boom. Oh, no power. Okay. Let's do that. Open. Alright, and we'll have to recolor all of those. But, not the most progress we've ever made, but decent progress, and progress that needed to be done, and we are ready to move on, I think, to the second part of the park, which is going to be this section up here. We already have a coaster station up here. We got plenty of room for activities. So, I'm pretty excited with the future of this park and where it's going to be in the next coming weeks. With that all said, I will be back. Oh my gosh. Oh, sorry. I just saw the chat explode on my Streamlabs. I guess it loaded all chats from throughout the stream all at once. That's weird. I need to fix that. Anyway, I will be back Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time with the finale of Assassin's Creed 2007. I'm excited to be done with this game. I'm excited to finish it. It'll be a nice achievement, and then we will move on into, I guess, Series Limbo once again on Sunday while I try to figure out what we're doing next. And then, most importantly, next Friday, that's February 6th? I believe that's next Friday? Yeah, I think so. February 6th is going to be First Friday. It's our first one in a while, so definitely come check that out. First Friday of the new year. That's a big deal. You definitely don't want to miss that. We're going to be playing some Red Dead online, me and a bunch of friends. A bit of a dated game, but it has a town called Valentine, and it's February, so it all works out. So that'll be next Friday, and that will be at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. This next stream is going to be Friday at 7 p.m. First Friday is 8 p.m. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Anyway, make sure you like the streams, like the videos, and the best way to make sure you don't miss any of the streams or the videos is, of course, to subscribe, hit the notification bell. You'll be notified every time I upload and every time I go live. I'm live 4 times a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and I upload a new video every Monday. This past Monday was Zomboid Van Life Part 6. Yes, we're at Part 6 now. It's been a long series, but that was posted on Monday, and then this upcoming Monday is going to be Sonic Adventure 2 Part 4. So definitely come check that out. Only 2 parts left of Sonic Adventure 2, so don't miss either one of those. Make sure you like those, check those out, and yeah, that's all I got. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. If you're impacted by the winter storm, I hope you guys stay safe, drive safe, all of that. Remember, slow braking, slow acceleration. Just be chill, be cool, and you'll be fine. And I will catch you guys all on the next stream. Stay sponge gamers. Before I leave, I need everybody to know that my hands are so sore that doing that peace sign actually